Hey guys, Skullet here, and today we're gonna be talking about Black Ops Cold War Zombies and why I think it is going to be greater than Black Ops Zombies, our king game mode that so many people hold on to dearly. And I truly think no matter how good Black Ops 3 was, that day has passed. It is time to move on. It's time to do something different. Play a different game. But also something that isn't entirely different. Anyways, before I get into the nitty-gritty of this video, I'd be really thankful if you guys could leave a like, subscribe, and follow my Twitter and Twitch down below. I'm gonna be grinding like crazy. I meant to have more videos out tonight, but I just couldn't figure out content to do, but I finally figured it out. I think that there are many reasons, but I am thinking Cold War Zombies is going to be better than Black Ops 3. And even at its core, I think Black Ops Cold War Zombies has a foundation that is more solid, more replayable than Black Ops 3 ever was. It has better core gameplay loops, I think. The weapons are better and beefier, and the story is new and fresh, but also still tied to the old, so it's the best of both worlds there. And more than anything, this game brings back the core gameplay loop that we were missing in BO4 and just makes it that much better. I love the new perk system. I love the fluidity of the mode, and at the core, that will make this game better than BO3. At the core, what will make this game better than BO3 is that this game is made with both the casual side of things and the hardcore side of things, and they're sort of meeting in the middle. And it really feels like they're meeting in the middle this year. It doesn't feel like Black Ops 3, where it is very, very hard to get into as a new player. It's very overwhelming to get into as a new player. Whereas this helps guide you along a little bit more. For some older players, that might be hard for them to deal with, just because they don't like being guided along. But for newer players, it is very, very welcome, I think. I think that Zombies in general has been a hard mode to get into, and I think truly stepping the bar down a little bit has really made this game that much better. I think also just spawning in without a starting pistol has made this game better. I think no starting pistol custom loadouts from the get-go has made this game better. No matter how much people complain about it before the game launched, I truly love this system. You get going and you hit the ground running. You can be in at round 10 way quicker than you were ever at round 10 in BO3, especially on a map like Shadows of Evil, where you're literally spending an hour on round 5 to 8 just trying to set up for Pack-a-Punch. Whereas this, you can have Pack-a-Punch done by round 8, but it actually be really quickly done. A really quick round 8. Whereas in Black Ops 3, you have maps like Zetsubo and everything. It's so many points that you have to grind up. So many things that you have to do in order to unlock all the maps and everything. And it just isn't casual friendly. It's really hard for people to get into. That was the biggest complaint about Shadows of Evil at launch. And we have the complete opposite here. We have one of the most, I think, friendliest zombie maps to get into, but also one of the most appealing zombie maps to the hardcore player base. Like, this game is not easy. Once you get past round 50 or so, the game gets very hectic, but in the way zombies should be. It is insanely fun just running around, just murdering and trying to headshot all the zombies and everything, with especially all the damage feedback on the screen. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I love it. I love all the feedback. I love all the health bars and everything. Being able to dwindle down the hazmat suit zombie and everything, and then just everything. There's a little bit more like concern whenever you have that armor system. Like, as soon as your armor breaks and everything, you really gotta hunker down and really be careful, because you will get smacked. I also think the fact that there's no super OP gobblegums or just no gobblegum microtransaction system in this game will really make this game more skill dependent too for the hardcore players, but also more fun for the players that just want to jump in and let's get to round 20 and exfil out. Like, they nailed it. And I really did not want to see a microtransaction system come back this year, and I'm so happy it didn't. I hated elixirs. Gobblegum was a perfect system for BO3. And I think BO3 will still be a shining star that I want to go back to as that classic mode. Whereas this is something new, but still building on that classic mode. Doesn't mean that it is not zombies anymore. Because, like, it truly is still zombies at its heart. And it still feels like zombies. But this is one of my favorite modes I've ever played. I've never played 5 hours straight of just zombies since maybe Garad. Like, I'm being honest here. I have not had this much fun. I'm sitting here recording this video and wanting to jump back on and just keep exploring and having so much more fun. Like, the ray gun's so good this year. Everything feels so good. And then, like, you have like features like the armor system that I thought I wouldn't like either, but they really made it really good. And you have like no perk limit with upgradable perks, full skill tiers. Every ammo type is able to be upgraded too. The game mode has endless opportunities, and we haven't even started looking for the Easter egg yet. That starts in about 4 hours. Whenever I'm recording this video, I'm gonna be up and grinding out an Easter egg hunt with one of my friends. So if y'all want to come check that out, links down in below on my Twitch. I will be live around 8 a.m. PST. And I think one of the bigger things that truly makes me excited, and actually might bring more players to the player base, is that there is a max camo this year for zombies, and it's different from MPs, and it looks honestly better than MPs. And does that might mean that we have a lot of MP people coming into zombies trying to grind out this camo, and then like once we're down the line and more maps are in the game, this game mode could be insane. More modes, more everything. And if this game mode explodes, like I truly do think it's going to, then we're in for a really fun ride this year. I'm going to appreciate every second of it. And this was something I was asking for in BO4 when they gave us dark matter. It needs to be different camos for both modes, and a lot of people like the dark ether camo more, and I've said that. Like, it's just looks better. I can't wait to see dark ether in those dark corridors in the beginning of D Machina. This alone will make people want to come back and just grind out rounds and kills, making this mode one of the best for grinders because there's truly so much to unlock with the Ethereum crystals and everything. And a lot of people... Sorry. And we haven't even talked about the fact that Pap and Power are like the easiest that they've ever been. I talked a little bit about Pap, but like just everything's so quick and simple. You can get set up so quickly and just have some fun. You don't have to like just grind your ass off for an hour just to get set up. You can literally get set up in probably about half an hour at most. Like you can get set up in probably 20 minutes. It's really quick this time around with zombies. I am somebody who's played a lot of zombies, but because I've played Black Ops 3 so much and I've gotten like really used to sort of easier, more forgiving mechanics, this game has some very unforgiving mechanics to it in the way of the boss zombies are quite a bit more of a challenge this year, and I like it. I like it a lot. I really like the boss zombies this year. I was really worried about them, but I freaking love them. And I truly do think that Treyarch is trying to meet in the middle here for both sides of the coin, to love this game for the hardcore players and the casuals, truly be able to coexist together and have such a fun time. And then we move on to one of the final features, one of the end all be alls of this mode. There is going to be cross-gen, cross-platform Easter egg hunts, not only at launch, but I'm assuming this year's maps are going to be releasing for the first time ever at the same time on all platforms. And that is truly not only going to give this game life on another level for a longer time than ever, but there's also going to be a new sense of community togetherness that we've never seen, because everyone will be together at all times with everyone getting all the maps at the same time. And if we see this mode explode, I think we will easily see 6+ maps on this game, just because they can deliver us free content more frequently. But with all that microtransaction money that Activision has coming in, they have a higher budget than Treyarch has ever had, to the point where MP even has a cinematic before Season 1 begins. And this game is a breath of fresh air that zombies needed, just while keeping intact the roots of games like BO3 and truly expanding and making the mode that much better. This is truly only the beginning of this year's mode, but also only the beginning of the content on this channel. It truly is about to be a year like no other, and I'm going to be grinding like crazier than ever before. And that starts tomorrow too. And over the next few weeks, I also want to start speedrunning. And I think this map I'm going to speedrun. I love this map. And this may be one of my favorite zombies maps of all time already. Die Maschine is solidifying itself as a tier map, I think. And could even be an S tier map by the end of Black Ops Cold War. The team at Treyarch has truly nailed this mode. And I can't say any more than that. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I truly hope y'all have a great day. Come tune in to my Easter egg hunt. I'm so excited for this Easter egg. Dark Ether is such a cool thing that I can't wait to explore more of. There's also going to be a ton of story stuff that comes out over the next few days, especially. And I can't wait. This is the beginning of the ride. We aren't even close to even halftime yet. I don't think. Buckle in. Get ready. Let's go.